It's not a cult! This segment of Critter Keeper Critter Care is brought to you by Inconvenience. Case in point, this little guys or gals need to eat on a day we were planning on cleaning out its cage. This right here is an Asian forest scorpion. In my opinion, it is probably one of the most interesting and easy to care for animals that you can acquire quite easily on the open market. Not only do independent suppliers have loads of these critters, but they are often sold in bulk at Petco and PetSmart. They are almost constantly in view to the public for sale. This little critter is demonstrating the dietary needs of their species. These guys are insectivores, good lord. And I am demonstrating that I've got one brain cell left and it's constantly struggling. Anyway, they are insectivores, typically eating, if not entirely eating, things like crickets, mealworms, roaches, and hornworms. Generally speaking, you don't try to feed these guys vertebrates, though I imagine that in certain cases, they will take advantage of a sick or injured vertebrate. These guys use their mandibles to go in and tear apart prey items that they manage to nab, usually gripping with their claws before stinging, or in the case of this little critter, simply going to chow town without incapacitating the animal. I cannot guarantee that that's what happened here, but on one of our previous live streams, this little monster decided to take it upon itself to eat a wriggling live prey item without putting it down first. And it was probably the most gruesome thing we have ever seen. When it comes to owning easy pets, it does not get better than this. These guys have a hard time climbing up smooth surfaces and generally have a lower cold tolerance than tarantulas. Their prime temperatures are between 70 degrees and 80 degrees, whilst tarantulas are typically 75 to 80 degrees. Now, as always, there can be some slight fluctuations, but you always want to try for the target range to ensure that your animals are feeling a-okay. Because a stressed out arachnid is not going to be a healthy arachnid. Clearly, she's not stressed out because she is currently pulling apart a little bit of prey. When it comes to housing these critters, always make sure you have something that they can hide underneath and give them plenty of dirt to play with, because every now and then they will get a wild hair up their keister, if you would, and they will bury themselves. This means that you should not freak out if you don't see your scorpion until you verify that it is absolutely nowhere in the cage, because you don't want to throw out a whole tank while you still have a critter inside. Trust me, that is very disconcerting for individuals over at whatever garbage dump the tank winds up at. Now, as always, if you are going to get yourself an exotic pet, make sure that you go through the process of doing all of your own research to ensure that the environment that you will be providing for this animal is suitable for the animal, making it so there is less of a chance for you to stress the animal out after you acquire it. In my opinion, it is incredibly hard to screw up with this animal because of the tolerance factor that they seem to have. Be sure to subscribe. We go live every single night.